Hello Year 9, it's Mr. Cox here. The Year 9 Humanities teachers have decided to introduce you to the first assessment task for biomes and food security a little bit differently. So we created this screencast. This screencast is not going to teach you how to complete the assessment, but just to introduce you to what is to come. So hopefully by the end of this video, you will be able to understand and even create a to-do list on what you need to do between now and then to complete the assignment. Before we get into the content, it's important to record these key dates. So I recommend that you pause this video now and add these to your homework diaries. So by now you might be asking, what is a flowline map? Well, a flowline map demonstrates movements or flows from one region to another. As illustrated on this map here, you can see that these black lines indicate flow. The direction of the flow is represented through the arrow at the end of the flow line. These lines, or flows, represent the direction of the movement, as indicated by the arrow and also by the place of origin. So people can pick up this map and they can understand that more people have migrated from Asia to the United States than what Australia has. You might also notice that each line is a different thickness. This represents volume. So we can see that more people from Asia or from Northern Europe have migrated to the United States than compared to Australia, New Zealand and Papua New Guinea. Here is another example of a flowline map, and this represents the major international trade movements in crude oil in 1999. And as you can see, once again, the thickness represents volume. And this is what you will need to do when you get a chance. So once you finish watching this video, what we would recommend that you do afterwards is just to jump on Edmodo and just read through the assessment sheet. And make a list of any questions that you might have, and then when you go to Friday's skill class you can ask Miss Hands or you can post questions online. If you look through the sheet you will come across this table. This table is a representation of the percentage of Australian wheat exports globally in 2013. And this is your raw data that you will need to place on your flowline map. So when you come to create your map,
you will see that, or you will be creating lines that are a representation of this. So obviously for Indonesia, with the 20% of wheat exports, it's going to be a greater or more thicker line than, say, the Republic of South Korea, the Ukraine, and the Vietnam. And this will need to be represented on your flow line map. So after you've gone to the skills class on Friday, you've got your assignment sheet, you will sit down and you'll actually start to create your flow line map. And you'll firstly have to create a border. You'll have to place in an orientation, place in your source, you have your scale. You will have to add in a key somewhere within the border, and of course you will need a title in there as well. Then you will be ready to start to create your flow line maps based on the criteria that you've got.
So now you know, and it's time for you to go away and create a to-do list. So this is all the things that you need to do between now and next Monday to ensure that you hand in your assignment. If you've got any questions, please, you can use the comments section under this video to post questions, or you can also ask questions via Edmodo. Thanks for your time.